Hey guys, welcome to a new video. Today we're going to try out broken arrow. This is my first time trying. You can see by the top right over here. Uh Literally private. I literally just started here, so I'm going to do the campaign slash tutorial or whatever tutorial I have here. Uh Here, and then yeah, we're just going through the campaign. So today's part 1. So and I'll put the campaign name down below, of course. So anyway, hope you do enjoy the video, and oh, let's get into it.
American military presence in the Baltics has been reinforced in response to the Russian military exercises held on both sides of the Sawatki Gap in Kaliningrad and Belarus. With more than 40,000 military personnel involved, ships, tanks, planes, and helicopters, it's the biggest military exercise ever held in the region. Camp Herkus, the new permanent U.S. base in the region, is at the epicenter of tensions, as U.S. and Russian military exercises are held simultaneously less than 20 miles away from each other.
The need for the permanent deployment of U.S. forces in Lithuania is more apparent than ever, and we are looking forward to continuing to take advantage of opportunities to enhance the interoperability of our forces, providing a credible deterrent against any potential aggression, and to operate more effectively should deterrence fail.
General Bennett, you are in charge of U.S. military operations in the region. Why are U.S. forces in such close proximity to the Russian exercise? Don't you fear this aggressive posture could lead to an escalation?
Last time I checked, Lithuania was a sovereign country. If it is their wish to host permanent U.S. forces on their soil, I don't see why Moscow should have a say in that. Now, if you excuse me, I have a military exercise to prepare.
Jeez.
Thank you, General Bennett.
It might
Good
need.
morning, Commander. So, have you seen me on the news? Everyone's talking about this exercise. It's not every day you see such a display of power. Reminds me of Desert Storm in '91. Ah, the good old days. Anyway, Major Williams, how are the preparations coming along?
The men are ready, General. We can begin the exercise.
All right then, showtime.
Oh, one last thing, General. A special diplomatic envoy sent by Washington has demanded to meet you. Counselor Miller?
Of course it's Miller. No military demonstration in the world is complete without this vulture showing up. His stupid face is the last thing I want to see today. So let's go. We're on a schedule.
All right, before I fully start on this, the beginning part really reminded me of Ghost Recon, Tom Clancy, Ghost Recon, Future Soldier. If I got the beginning parts here, and it reminded me of Call of Duty Ghosts a little bit too. How the war kind of starts, a little bit different though, since I think Ghost Recon got more closer to this section, but yeah, that's crazy. All right, let's get into it. Makeshift MiG. That's U.S. military might be Gotta
Miller
love it.
keeps calling and won't give me a break if I don't throw him a bone. Go pick him up at his hotel and take him for a tour, Commander. Show him around the base, do whatever you want, as long as you keep him out of my hair. And take Williams with you. No offense, but she's more talkative than you.
Roger, we're Oscar Mike.
Well, Commander, I guess we're the bone then. Miller's hotel is on the way to the training area. Let's hope he's in a better mood than the General.
Roger, moving out. Roger, we're on the move. Already there. Moving there now.
There are units from all 3 Baltic states regrouped here. Lithuanian artillery, mechanized infantry from Latvia, as well as reservists and armored vehicles from Estonia. They have different equipment, different tactics, speak different languages. Creating an interoperable force in this region is a real headache.
Roger, moving in next waypoint.
Why are they going through the trees? Just want them to follow the road.
Copy. Relocating. Roger, moving in next waypoint.
If you're wondering why it kind of looks a little weird, I think it's because I don't have a good PC, that's why. Since I just use what it already gave me, so I'm just trusting.
Metal to the metal. Moving out.
Doesn't run too bad.
Roger, we're Oscar Mike.
Counselor Miller, I am Major Williams. It's a pleasure to have you with us. The Commander and I will show you around on our way to the General. Please hop in.
Well, it's about time. Let's go. Take me to the training ground first. I need to make sure that our equipment is showcased in the best possible conditions.
The exercise is about to start, so you will be able to see for yourself. But I didn't know there was a show.
This whole exercise is for show, Major. A show of force for our potential enemies, but also an arms fair for our partners.
I see. And which partners are we trying to impress today, Counselor?
That's confidential. Just drive, Major.
Next waypoint received. Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Roger. We're on the move. Roger. Moving out.
It's pretty basic right now. It makes sense.
Moving out.
Are we there yet, Major?
Copy. Relocating.
Almost, sir.
Roger. We're Oscar Mike. Already there. Moving there now. Pedal to the metal. Already there.
This is the artillery training ground, Counselor. Here our soldiers practice fire mission procedures. The Commander will make a demonstration for you.
Well, let's see how much time it'll take you to hit all these targets, Commander.
Mortar, ready to
Oh.
fire. Roger. Fire mission received.
Dispersion increases with distance. That's why more rounds are needed to hit targets located further away. Smart munitions don't have this problem. They are much more accurate and can correct their trajectory to hit a target designated by a laser.
We're on the move.
Woo!
Sir, the vehicles must be kept on the shooting platform for safety reasons.
What the?
Mortar ready.
Did I move?
Coordinates. Mortar at your command, sir. Mortar available, sir. Back up!
Oops.
Back up! Who
That's
wants
not what
a
I meant to
skylight
do.
for his house? Copy. Call for fire received.
Our latest battlefield management interface enables extremely responsive fire missions.
It was I who sold that concept to Congress. Glad to see it works in practice, too.
Roger, we're Oscar
I'll go
Mike.
through here.
Roger, we're on the move.
So how is your hotel, counselor?
Relocating.
I've heard it's quite fancy.
Good
Apart from the
copy.
fact that I was
Next
woken
waypoint
up every
received.
20
Moving
minutes
there
by
now.
helicopters passing right over my head, it was lovely.
Moving out.
This game is pretty fun. It might be the old strategy games I used to watch and play. Actually, I'm not really. I'm kind of brand new to the whole RTS one.
Hey, why is the radar of this Patriot turned off?
It's the standard procedure to keep the radar turned off by default, to keep the unit mobile and avoid destruction by anti-radiation missiles. They can still use their backup tracking systems to target aircraft, but in this mode, their detection and engagement range are limited.
Air defense
Then
ready for
switch
action.
this radar on, Commander. Let's see how far target practice drones can be detected and engaged.
Radar activated. Looking for airplanes. No can do.
Wow, the range of these missiles is impressive.
The efficiency of the radar depends on the altitude of the target. Low-flying aircraft are harder to detect, and helicopters cannot be targeted at all as they fly below the minimum detection altitude of the radar. That's why short-range air defense, SHORAD, is needed to complement long-range surface-to-air missiles.
Engaging! Enemy spotted!
A fine demonstration
Jeez.
of our firepower, Commander. The message is clear. No country equipped with our anti-aircraft systems need worry about its airspace being violated.
Pedal to the metal. Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Copy. Relocating.
Oh,
Roger. We're
Alright.
on the move.
oh, well,
Roger.
it's gonna be on the grass a little bit.
Moving there now. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Roger. We're on the move. Moving out. Roger.
sure I-
Moving out.
Can I follow him? Reverse move.
Roger.
fire.
Moving to next waypoint. Moving there
No.
now.
I thought I could move my
Can you
camera.
step on the gas a bit? We're crawling.
Humvee
Sorry,
here.
sir.
Go ahead.
There are strict speed regulations on the
Already
base.
there.
Yeah, of course
Roger.
there are.
We're Oscar Mike.
I know you can push in the metal
Copy.
before.
Relocating. Already there.
And now we're here.
Moving out. Armored transport. Standing
This is
by.
the tank firing range. A platoon of M1A2 Abrams is ready for the demonstration.
Heavy cab.
Tank armor is much stronger on the front than on the sides. The training of our crews consists in maneuvering to engage the enemy from the flank while minimizing the exposure of their own flanks. Tanks carry different types of rounds. Explosive rounds to engage infantry and lightly armored vehicles, and armor-piercing rounds to deal with highly armored targets. Explosive rounds are equally effective at any distance, but the penetration of armor-piercing rounds increases the closer you get to the target. You should move closer to the targets to demonstrate the increased penetrating power of the kinetic ammunition, Commander.
Warmed up and ready to go. Abrams, ready to roll. Heavy armor is ready to rumble. Abrams here. We're combat ready. M1 Abrams ready for action. Heavy cavalry ready for action. Heavy cav is on the field.
Very well. Now, can you send as many targets as possible? Let's see what a Soviet invasion of Europe would have looked like.
Heavy cav ready to rumble. Gunner, take them
Our
out.
tanks benefit from good reverse speed, which is not the case for Russian-designed tanks. This allows us to move backward to avoid being overrun, while maintaining
Yeah, I prefer retreat. Target that man. Fire the man. Fire. Attack the man. East. Trying to act like a man, you know. This is really fun.
Well, this is it. 70 tons of American diplomacy.
You mean 70 tons of a diplomatic nightmare? I had explained to the Lithuanian government why they needed to reinforce all their road bridges from here to Poland to support their weight.
Moving to next waypoint.
Sure, but when they arrive, nothing stands in their way. And how was your flight, Counselor?
Humvee awaiting command.
Completely unremarkable.
Armored
You know, I
transport
spent half my life in the air. So the only surprises would be finding snakes on the plane, flying the thing myself, or reaching my 60s without getting cancer.
There you go. I was wondering why it wasn't moving.
Armored transport reporting in. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Roger. Moving out.
See, he can go fast.
Moving out.
Now let's try the Chinook out.
Helicopters are impressive machines. Boy, are they noisy.
Our pilots are ready to take off. Do you want to hop in for a ride, Counselor?
Certainly. It'll be a nice change from those little private helicopters that fly like cabs.
Cargo helicopters can transport troops and supplies, but also vehicles as long as their weight allows it. One of our vehicles broke down during a maneuver exercise. Let's go and recover it with our helicopter. Now let's drop it off at the repair station.
Thrusting forward.
Oh, you don't even see the vehicle in there. That sucks. I feel like it's gonna be a attack. That's what I'm betting right now.
Heavy transport ready. Call my helo fat again. New flight plan received. Low and slow. Here we go. Cargo drop. Watch your heads. Solid copy. Approaching the DZ.
Hopefully the game
The
wasn't too
vehicle has
loud.
been unloaded. The mechanics will get it back in working order. How about a little target practice now, Counselor? Get behind one of the machine guns, and we'll put you in range of some targets to shoot at.
But I have never fired a machine gun before.
Copy. Initiating.
Don't worry, it's very simple, and I'll be here to help.
I actually did fire a gun before. It was very fun. Not machine gun.
Here we go. Bum, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Come on, get some! Woo! Yeah!
I've not had that much fun in a long time. You sure know how to entertain, Major. You should come work with me. With you by my side, getting those contracts signed would be a breeze. Plus, you wouldn't have to work with this grumpy old man anymore.
Thank you for the offer. At the moment, I'm tied to my current assignment.
I see. Well, think about it.
Humvee standing by.
What's the closest? Well, we can do these guys.
Pedal to the metal. Roger, we're Oscar Mike. Already there. Roger, moving to next waypoint. Copy, relocating.
I'll get in
Good
here while I'm
copy.
at it.
Next waypoint received. Roger, moving out.
Yeah, I did play a little bit when the first playtest in there. I did not have
Pedal
YouTube
to
during
the
that time. I
metal.
did not. It was like way before I even recorded YouTube.
Moving there now.
Or even a. So yeah,
Roger, we're Oscar Mike.
it was fun.
This is the ATGM shooting ground. It stands for Anti-Tank Guided Missiles.
Striker ready for combat.
They travel slower than tank rounds, but have a greater range. Their use is therefore preferable when the line of sight is unobstructed.
Yeah, I know that. Send the targets. Let's see that in practice.
Anti-armor vehicle, at your command. We're engaging.
In absence of a specific command, the gunners communicate their targets to each other. If a missile is already in flight, the other gunner will give priority to another target. That way, no missiles are wasted.
It's a pleasant surprise to see I'm not the only one worrying about the taxpayers' money here.
The range of the missiles can be superior to the detection range of the unit, so they generally work alongside recon units. The gunners are trained to switch targets mid-flight if the initial target disappears or if instructed to do so. This is particularly useful, as the long flight time of the missile can give time to the enemy to take cover or activate their smoke dischargers. Sir, the vehicles must be kept on the shooting platform for safety reasons.
Ready for action. Striker ready. Moving out.
I was. Oh,
Striker here. We're combat ready.
boom!
I hope you use the old TOW 2A for this demonstration. The new top attack TOW 2B costs twice as much, so using them against anything other than a tank is a waste of resources.
Next waypoint received.
Don't worry, sir. We use special training ammunition, both cheaper and less hazardous than regular ammo during exercises. By the way, Counselor, where do you and the General know each other from?
Ah, we were friends
Pedal to
once.
the metal.
Good friends, actually.
Oh, and what happened?
Can we just not have this conversation, please? When do we get there? I see nothing happening here. What's going on?
It's a good sign, sir. Our troops are exercising their camouflage skills here. They try to reach the target area undetected by staying away from the hostile patrols, staying in cover as much as possible, and sprinting to move across open areas faster.
Copy.
Recon units are specially trained and equipped to remain as discreet as possible. They have a reduced visual, thermal, and electronic signature that makes them harder to detect.
Electronic signature. So they refrain from posting geolocalized selfies during the mission? Impressive.
Walking like ghosts. Infiltrating.
It's gonna be tricky.
Infiltration underway.
Move these guys over here. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. On their line of sight.
Hunters of gunmen here.
Oh shit.
Sneaking in. Moving quiet. silent.
in the next bush.
We move in silence.
Wait until that BTR moves away, and then I'll get into this brush.
On the move. Stealth mode.
Into this guy pass. Move over for there.
Copy. We're moving in silence. Moving silent.
I'm having pretty much fun. I know it's not very anything yet, so I'm not gonna edit much in the video wise, since I want to kind of show the whole process really. Since I don't
Snipers
like
here.
it is open now, so if you do want to try out the game,
We move in
it's out now.
silence.
So
Walking like ghosts.
I know. Remind me of the Ghost Recon. Let this vehicle move away. I don't think any vehicle moving over here, just this one. So
Need a rifle. Copy. Infiltrating. Moving quietly. Sneaking in.
I'll get moving now before moving.
Infiltrating.
Oh, it's open. I don't like this.
Snipers ready. Infiltration underway.
Hopefully, he's a controller support, so even Console can try this eventually.
Snipers standing by. On the move. Stealth mode.
I'll wait until this guy pass. I don't want to risk it. It's really good makeshift VTR though. All wooden and everything. So funny. Man. I think they use a AI, like AI vehicles. They not like actually in the game wise. They're just
Sniper team
actually
standing by.
training exercise. In real life, I'm pretty sure they use like AI to drive around the vehicles for them, or whatever they use
Sneaking
programming.
in.
Not too hard, but probably way difficult in the future though.
Well, well. Looks like we have hide-and-seek champions.
Personal carrier here. Roger. Moving out.
I wish you could see the guy, but he just disappeared though.
Roger.
Maybe because I have my graphics.
What's being
card,
built here?
Nothing. This is the close quarter training area. Infantrymen use these buildings to simulate urban combat. The rules are simple. We try to capture their sector, and they try to capture ours.
Sounds good. Let's see what you're made of, Commander.
Our troops are ready to be called as reinforcements, Commander.
Where is it exactly, man? Uh, I'm I'm dumb. Spawn point ground? Is it? You know? Oh, infantry. There you go.
Take a leg. Shut up and let's go.
Infantry weapons have varying ranges and efficiencies. Long-range support weapons usually require the unit to be static, while short-range assault weapons can be fired on the move. Assault weapons are also more effective once in range, and can be used to breach buildings held by enemy units.
Copy. We take that building.
Take this one first.
Vehicles can provide excellent fire support, but are vulnerable to infantry anti-tank rockets. They must therefore be kept out of their range as much as possible.
I want a base of fire in that building. Rock up. We're moving. Come on. Move in that building.
Get in there, get in there.
That building is secure. Check that building.
When units are under fire or take damage, their stress level increases, which makes them less efficient. There are 2 levels of stress expressed by a blinking orange or red color on their label. When a unit is low on ammo or heavily damaged, it's preferable to send it back to base rather than abandoning it to its fate. Units sent back to base become available again sooner, and you'll receive a bonus of requisition points proportional to their condition.
What are you doing? Why you get out?
Move to this building. Keep moving. Rangers here. We're in
Why don't you get out? Get out.
Move your
Go, go, go,
fucking
go.
asses.
Jesus, what are you doing?
Move the fuck up.
Actually, bad idea, bad idea.
Shut your crumb catcher and move out. Move, move, move.
Back to base.
Rangers here. We're engaged. Move. Watch your spacing. Rangers at your command, sir. On ass. We're moving.
Okay, looks like they're good. We'll go on ammo.
Establish a
Alright,
base
back.
of fire in that building.
Back to that building.
Hooah! Rangers in combat, awaiting command.
Fuck's sake. Jesus.
Rangers engaged in combat. Rangers ready for combat. Rangers in combat, send your orders. Roger, attacking the enemy. If shooting doesn't work, shoot harder.
Get out of there. Get out of there.
Move! Rangers here. We're in combat. Get the fuck up. Move!
Make the move. I'll get
Roger. We're on the move. Striker, at your command, sir. They got us surrounded again, the poor bastards. Someone call for a cab? Roger, engaging. Moving there now. Secure that building! Our vehicle can't take much more of it! Striker reporting in. Driver, reverse. Move in there! Rangers in combat, awaiting command! Find some cover! Get in that building! Striker here, go ahead. Roger, moving to next waypoint.
what are you doing?
Armored transport.
Apparently we're going close quarter apparently. So what the fuck?
Our vehicle took a hit! We need maintenance! Moving out. Keep driving!
Fuck. I suck at this.
Moving there now. Recon vehicle standing by. Rangers in combat! Send your order! Don't be sitting, Doc! Get in there!
Yeah, just get in there.
Recon vehicle ready.
Jesus, I suck.
Roger. We're on the move. Target coordinates received. Engaging. Solid copy. Engage and destroy. Engaging. Heavy weapons here. Get in that building. Set up a base of fire. Get your asses in that building. Recon vehicle in combat. Get us the fuck out of here! Good copy. Next waypoint received. Roger. We're Oscar Mike. Rangers here. We're under fire. Move your asses. Rangers in combat. Requesting orders. Move the fuck out. Full speed.
Yeah, I don't have any so this is the stuff I have left.
Reconnaissance.
Man, I suck.
Pedal to the metal. Engaging the enemy. Get covered! Move to that building! Don't stay here! Get in that building! What are you waiting for? Drive! Rangers engaged in combat! Rangers ready for action! Engaging! Rangers under fire! What are your orders? Rangers ready for combat! Keep their heads down! Heavy weapons team under fire! Rangers in combat! Requesting orders! Move in there! 75th Ranger, at your command! Rangers here! Roger that, we're engaging! You like big guns too? Weapons team in combat, awaiting command! Weapons team standing by. I love big guns! Squad, move out! Weapons team at your command, sir.
Fuck. Man, I suck.
Roger. Moving out. Good copy. Next waypoint received. Pedal to the metal. Copy. Relocating. Roger. Moving to next waypoint. Recon vehicle is good to go. Heavy weapons team engaged in combat. Take that building! Find some cover! Get in that transport, ready. Armored transport engaged in combat. Target coordinates received. Engaging. Recon vehicle engaged. Looks like we found them. Troop transport standing by. Striker here. Vehicle status red. Situation's hot. Come on, move in that building. Moving there now. Striker in combat. Obey orders. Rangers engaged in combat. Striker here. We're combat ready. Engaging hostiles. Hit the gas.
Right, time to the point.
Armored transport standing by. Copy. Relocating. Already there.
Well, that was a good show, Commander.
I don't know my
Here's
bad.
one thing. Our allies are not ready at all to defend themselves. Had it been the Russians in front of them today, they would have been
I don't think
slaughtered.
I'm ready at all, man.
Failure is part of training, sir. They're only reservists. They will continue to drill.
Pedal to the metal.
To be honest, I don't think I'm ready, bro.
Copy. Relocating. Good copy. Next waypoint received.
Was Bennett's staff your first assignment, Commander? What about you, Major?
We're Oscar Mike.
Yes, sir. It's been 5 years now.
Well, you didn't draw the winning ticket with him as CO. He was sidelined a long time ago, and you won't be able to advance your career if you stay attached to that sinking ship.
Roger. Moving out. Already there. Someone call for a cab? Copy. Relocating. Roger. We're Oscar Mike.
If I get some buddies on here, I'll definitely make some multiplayer videos. But at the moment, I'll probably just do one episode multiplayer.
Good copy. Next waypoint received.
But yeah, overall, it's pretty good. I just suck badly. That makes sense, though. Now we're gonna try this area out. This is the last one.
Roger. We're on the move.
What's going on here?
Some of our vehicles broke down, apparently. Thanks to the diagnostic system integrated into our vehicles, we can easily identify which part is damaged.
Okay.
We cannot let that happen. Not today.
Don't worry, sir. We have the necessary supplies to repair them. The commander will call a cargo truck from the support group and make sure they bring a big load of supplies with them. As soon as the supplies are unloaded next to the vehicles, the crew will handle the repairs automatically.
That's good.
Breaker 1-9. Who needs supplies? Ain't gonna pay no toll this time.
Oh, unload.
Check out this rooster cruiser they gave me.
What do I need?
Need supplies? Rolling on double nickel. Heavy transport here, send traffic.
I have the vehicle right here.
Tactical truck ready to haul. Logi here, send traffic. Rolling on double nickel. Hey, check out this rooster cruiser they gave me. 1099, mission complete.
That's why I'm an idiot. Oh, there you go. That's how you zoom in. That's cool. been unloaded.
Report here, send traffic.
That's funny. Oh, that's why. He's like, oh, that's what I want it to do. Okay, that's
The vehicles are now fully operational again.
Perfect. Now let's move on. That's all well and good, but I'm not here for these trifles. I've got a major fighter jet contract to attend to. So here's the real showstopper. I want you to demonstrate its air-to-ground and air-to-air capabilities for our guests.
Take a seat, Miller. I'm in charge here.
Ah, General. I was wondering when you'd come out of hiding. So, what's on the menu, Chef?
We'll start with a classic. Close air support with good old A-10s.
beautiful.
Yeah, like in '91, the good old days. You never change your record, do you?
Shut up, Miller! Commander,
He really
you will
does
be
like
leading
that
this
guy.
demonstration. Call in an A-10 and order it to destroy the marked targets.
Okay. Air, A10.
Planes must work in coordination with recon to target enemy ground units. The recon detects and identifies the target while the plane maneuvers to attack it.
Makes sense. Do a strafe run. Aircraft spawn point. I'm pretty sure we have ships too. It is module before on here. I'm kind of surprised actually about that. So. God damn! That's American freedom.
The sound of that gun always gives me chills. It reminds me of, well, whatever. Send the plane back to base before it runs out of fuel.
See that gun in action. Fencing out.
Pretty sure he's going back to the airport spawn. Spawn. Yep. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, at least I know.
Now call in a Harrier to make a bombing run.
Oh, great. Another old crate.
Roger, flying there. Attack vector confirmed. Bombs are ready.
Bombs are ready. Our arms are ready.
Attack run complete.
Welcome to hell.
Base before it runs out of fuel.
Jump jet ready. Back to home plate.
I'll just press the button on that. I think it's going to be multiple spawns, so I'm pretty sure you have to set that up accordingly.
All right, Commander, send in the F-15EX now.
Finally.
This plane is equipped with a laser designation pod and smart bombs. You mark the target with the pod, and the bombs will correct their trajectory to hit with pinpoint accuracy.
Eagle ready. Roger that. Strike area confirmed.
You see, making gun runs and guiding missiles is outdated. Now, you drop a bomb from as far as you can and you let it do the job for you.
Well, let's try again with a moving target this time. And you'll see that a human is still needed to predict the target's trajectory.
Strike coordinates received.
Oh, whoopsies. I fucked it up.
Airstrike is go for effect.
Okay. Whoops. Alright, go for it. You suck at your jobs.
Rolling on the target area.
Uh-oh.
Coming around now.
The target is still standing, Commander. Don't make us look like fools.
I'm already a fool.
The capabilities of this plane, not your lack of competence.
I'm already a fool, you know this.
Eagle, standing by for orders. Solid copy. Air support mission inbound.
Please. Fuck!
The big bird is in the air. Going for effect. Eagle copies. Fight by fight. Coordinates received.
Uh-oh.
Commencing attack.
That's misplaced. Oh no. Oh, maybe. No, definitely misplaced. Oh shit.
Eagle here. Solid copy. Air support mission inbound.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Oh, actually, maybe.
Rolling on the target area. Coming around now. Roger that. Strike area confirmed. Strike coordinates received.
Hey.
Eagle, mission ready. Going for effect. Eagle, standing by. Airstrike is go for effect.
Bomb it. Bomb it.
Strike coordinates received.
I had to predict it, basically. I think that's what you're supposed to do anyway. Not really.
Bird is in the air. Going for effect. Rolling on the target area. Coming around now. Eagle ready. Coordinates received. Commencing attack.
When you take one
Finally.
of these bombs on the face like that, the coffin they send back home doesn't weigh much. Believe me.
Man, I suck.
Send in the second F-15, Commander. This time to demonstrate its air-to-air capabilities against drones.
We have potential buyers for dozens of these planes, so make sure these drones are shot down nice and clean, Commander.
Remind me,
No
Miller,
promises.
are we here to defend these
Oh.
people or to sell them weapons?
Selling them weapons means they can defend themselves. Teach a man to fish, and you feed him for a lifetime. I just make sure they buy from the right bait and tackle shop.
Drone destroyed. Proceed to next target.
Eagle here. Send mission. Over.
Shoot that motherfucker.
Second target destroyed.
Fencing in.
3 out of 3.
There's one more drone, Commander. Finish it. Great job, Commander. If we
I
don't
didn't
land
even-
the contract for a few jets after that, I'll be damned.
General, we've got a problem. I've asked confirmation from the airbase, and they sent 3 drones as planned, not 4.
Oh, shit. Don't tell me we scratched some civvies who can't read a map.
No, sir. The radar signature was definitely that of a UAV.
Well, in any case, that means
Uh-oh.
trouble.
Well, that's the tutorial for today, so that's part 1. I'll record part 2 exact same time when this probably comes out, so I'll probably watch, so it'll be tomorrow, same amount of days, so yeah. Anyway, hope you do enjoy the video. I'll see you next time in the next episode. See you in a little bit.
Heard the king of Victoria